Kevdog. Kevdog. Wake up, Kevdog. Pull yourself together, Kevdog. I'm in a boat. I'm on a boat. Yeah. What is with this boat? Well, have you come to your senses yet? Who's talking? What the hell? You're surprisingly dull-witted. Oh my god, why is this boat talking and changing its head and like trying to eat the air, and it's really awkward and it's got crazy horns and yellow eyes? It's jaundice. You need your liver checked, boat. Did I startle you? I suppose it's only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat on it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Kevdog, I've been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. Dwarf. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness, and it was ultimately sealed away by the very power he had hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world has once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Kevdog, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Derp, yes. Will you do anything to save her? Derp, derp. I see. In that case, I will eat the air and consume all of the world with my yellow eyes and crazy horns. I have a really big nose, but that's okay. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away within a great power that you can wield, only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? Yes, I do. I understand. In that case, we depart to the Great Sea, but I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. A boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you to the far east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I am sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I will be useless to you. This land of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea. So listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Hello everybody, welcome back to The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. I'm the Psychotic Ramboob, and in the last episode I sort of ended it in abrupt note, I guess. And this is Windfall Island. This is one of basically the main islands in the game. In my eyes, there's like two main islands. There's Outset Island that you start off on, and there's this island. A lot of other people may argue with me, but there's a lot of people on this island, and there's a lot to do. But most of that we're actually not going to do in this episode, because a lot of this stuff you can't do until much later. So I'm going to save most of the exploration around here for quite a bit later. But the guy that we want to talk to is actually up over here. My story is a strange one. I came across cursed seas from far away, a land where blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. Apparently I never took off my jacket, so I'm sweating profusely. Because of that, I need a lot of bottled water. And the only reason that I need bottled water is because I'm retarded and don't know how to take off this coat. Because I'm naked underneath. And I'm embarrassed because I have a small cock, or something like that, I don't know. But the point is that I've actually spent all of my money on a bottled water, and I didn't read what this guy said. I'm very worried about him. He's locked up in jail somewhere on this island, yes. So we have to go save this guy's friend first before we can do anything. And if I need to try and remember where this guy is. I think he's back here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. I think you have to go... Nope. That is basically nothing. So again, I'm going to show this island quite a bit more later, but for now, we're not going to do a lot here. For now, basically, all we have to do is go and rescue this guy's friend, which is our main goal. I'm at a loss for words right now because I've been recording for like over an hour straight of this game. Actually, it's pretty close to an hour, slightly over. And I believe this is a place where his friend is being held in captive. Yes, it is! And this Freakazoid is the most horrible character in the game. He's the reason why I've never beaten this game. The same green clothes and same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, Sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I've been looking for you and your kind, for I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. What? And yet, I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put in this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place, and take him where you and your kind live in splendor. You know what I don't understand? What did he do to get thrown in jail? You can walk into people's houses in this world and break all their pots and steal all their money. Like, what did he do? I don't get it. But we stand on the switch, and we actually let him out. Because apparently we're the worst person in the world, and we let out the biggest criminal in this area's history. Hooray! Oh, thank you very much. Here's Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kalulimpa! Become an item. And we got the Tingle bottle. Using Miiverse, you can insert a message you've written, then send it out to sea for some unknown to receive. Set it to use with Y, X, or R. Be aware that you can't write letters if you are not connected to Miiverse. Yes, I will be writing letters every once in a while. I don't know. If you can write more than one, I will write more than one. I'll put my Miiverse ID on the screen because I really don't know what it is. Splendid, Tingle is returning to his now own special island. Will you come with him? Sure. No, I won't, actually. I was forgetting something important. Mr. Fairy, do you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? And we got the Tingle charts, and he sticks up his hand like us and imitates us because he thinks we're a fairy, and he thinks he's a fairy. Because he's... Oh my god. Words don't even describe Tingle. I don't even know. Open it on the map screen. If you ever need any help with charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't you ever forget it. Ugh, I hate this guy. If you'd like to give your Tingle models a little extra oomph that all Tingles crave, you should check back in the cell. Check it right out. Sure? Look at what? The balls? It's saying you can now send letters in Tingle bottles of Miiverse. You can set it to thing and stuff like that. Settings screen. Okay, apparently you can't write a message right away, which is a little ridiculous. Whatever. So where we want to go is the back of his cell over here. First of all, there's Blue Rupee if you crawl under this table. So now we have 99. You grab this thing. I wanted to grab it and pull it out because that's awesome. And it reveals a secret hole! Yay! So this is sort of like a little secret. I don't really know which way you're supposed to go. I'll see if I can find a map, but you can actually go the wrong way and basically, like, get screwed over. I want to go straight because I saw rupees ahead. Basically, if you follow the rupees, you're probably going the wrong way, though. That's the way I sort of understand these things generally. Oh, why are you going backwards, Link? This is just so bad. So I think you want to make your way to the top right, I want to say. I don't know. No. There, we're finally turned around. Go this way. This way. You can actually get grabbed in here. Oh, yeah. You can look at the floor tiles and see which way you're supposed to go and not supposed to go. I'm going to see if I can find a map and get through this area real quick. And it actually lets you out by their boat. So I'm going to check it out. One sec. Okay, so I found a map. So basically the directions you want to go. You want to go left, right, left, right, up, 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 right, up, up, up. And at the very end here, you want to go right. And I was actually almost there, but I made a wrong turn. And you see here, there's a secret treasure. Unfortunately, you can't use your sword in here, which is a little annoying. A yellow rupee. If you break up that pot. Pots sort of drop random stuff, generally. There's certain pots in the game that will always drop the same thing. Let's check out these things. Date unknown. At last, I've succeeded in stealing the Picto Box as I've desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly, due to the slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I've been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I've decided to hide it in here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from the prison, I shall one day return to recover the Picto Box. I will write the controls for that in case I should forget them. Blah blah blah, controls, who cares? Saves up to 12 pictographs at the same time. I just wish I could get out of here so I could start taking pictographs. Yes, and you open the treasure chest. Open the treasure chest, Link. Don't roll to the side or whatever. And you get... You got the Picto Box! Yay! And it can take up to 12 pictures, as we said. The disturbing thing about this... Why are there skulls back here? I love how Tingle knew about this room. It's like he came back here and he killed all those people. Never mind, I'll meet you outside. Okay, we're back outside. And now basically the only thing we have to do left... I accidentally talked to those girls earlier, and I don't want to talk to them again. Don't talk to that zombie man that's busting around there. You don't want to talk to any of these people yet, because you can't really do a lot here. But, except for this guy. Really, you have rescued him? That is the news I deem rather great. You are one stand-up individual, indeed you are. Now, I apologize, I need but another favor. I need some deodorant because I've been sweating so much. And I need some money for deodorant also. So, I would like you to buy this sale for 200 rupees. 200 rupees? Oh, 80 rupees. Yeah, sure, I'll buy it for 80. 200 is a little ridiculous, though. Yes, 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 thank you very much. I've received precisely 80 rupees for it. I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh, dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised, please take that. You got the boat sail! Press A while on your boat to pull it out, and press B to put it away. Yes, 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 you make a very good purchase today, young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly, as it is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Yes, apparently it's the greatest one in the world. So I'm going to go right now and... Oh, apparently you don't have to set it to a control thing in this game. In the original Wind Waker, you actually had to set it to one of your 3 buttons for items. But now we're actually just going to go back to the King of Red Lions. And we're going to get the hell off this island, because we don't really need to be here right now. And I love how you can see all the islands in the distance, too. Oh, that look in your eyes. You found yourself a sail, have you? Very well, I should teach you the art of sailing. Come next to my hull and press A to climb aboard. Hoist the sail you got with A to get moving. The sail will catch wind that will push the boat forward. The arrow that appears behind me indicates the wind direction. Use the L stick to steer, blah, 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 try and adjust your speed. Do you understand all that? Yes, I did, because nobody really cares that much. One more thing. When you're out at the sea with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart, which I can only see on the Wii U gamepad. I've marked the place we should currently be heading on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, select map displayed on the Wii U gamepad, blah, 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 blah. You can't see that, and this is kind of why I want to use Pro Controller, which I'm probably going to start using in the next couple episodes. Quickly, come next to me, and then press A to climb in. Yes, I shall. And press A to stick out your sail. And you can cheat the wind quite a bit. Basically, unless you're going in the exact opposite direction, you will be able to move. And there's lots of islands around here, but the one we want to go to is this one right here. And the music for this, I actually got some lyrics to, so I'm going to shut up and put that in. come sailing on my crazy boat. It's got some eyes and a nose. It's got a nose. Whoa, it's a shark.
That's a dark patch.
I'm on crack.
Yes, you are.
I think I'm getting scurvy. Wow, it's far. Are we there yet?
You can see it in the distance.
I'm getting bored of the sea.
Bored of the sea.
Now that's a shark.
That's a seagull.
You're on crack.
Oh, you're on crack.
I'm getting off, or I'm gonna puke out my lungs. Whoa. There, on the horizon. That is our destination, Cavdog. Dragon Roost Island. Yes, this is Dragon Roost Island. This is the first island that we want to sail to. Basically, after we go through this, though, we will basically get free reign of the world, which is nice. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, the great dragon by the name of Valoo, who is important for this game. You must see this dragon and request for him the jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe, who inhabit this island, about how to see the dragon. Yes, they are the key to this island. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a minute. This is the Wind Waker. It is a retired sorcerer used long ago when we were playing prayer. God, how can I talk with this thing in my mouth? In those days, simply it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought that it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you could try using it. Oh my god, this thing is random. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch the control stick on the left. And basically, you point in the arrows shown on the bottom to play a song. This is sort of the musical instrument of this game. And it will always play at the same beat, but the beat, I screwed that up completely. The beat is dependent on what direction you're holding the left stick in. If you don't press it in any direction, you do 3/4 time. If you press it in the left direction, you do 4/4 time, and in the right direction, you do 6/4 time, as that explains. But we want to actually go back over here before we do pretty much anything else. But because since we got the Wind Waker, we can actually go and get our first song right now. You come over here, and you, if I could check that out, there appear to be markings that indicate specific directions. I didn't realize that there was a thing in the top left that told me that the Wind Waker was like whatever button it is. And this is basically the most important song in the game. Right here. Right at the start of the game, this is the most important one. And we learned the Wind's Requiem. And now we can change the direction of the wind. But we can't leave this island yet, since we just got here and the King of Rain Lions won't let us leave. Yep, that's a mighty nice breeze. My name's Zephos, I'm the God of Winds. So you're the new Wind Waker, aren't you? Great, great. For a beginner, you got a nice wind sense about you. I like you, kid. That tune you picked up, that gives you control over the direction the wind blows. Depending on how it's used, the wind can be a good thing or a very bad thing. You want to see an example of a bad thing, then you should see my brother. It saddens me to say that my brother, Cyclos, is miffed about his monument here being broken. Now he spends his time creating cyclones to torment people with. So if you encounter any cyclones at sea, chastise my brother for me, won't you? And that is my request for you. And he flies away. Crazy mystical frog thing, I don't know. I always thought that was kind of ridiculously random that frog dude just sort of appeared. And oh, there's a crab. There's a crab on the boat. On the beach, not on the boat. On the boat will probably freak out because it can talk. There's crabs everywhere. Right here, if you pick this up, it's a bomb, and you can throw it, and you can destroy rocks with it. There's really not too much to say about that. But what I want to do right now is I actually want to bust out my bait bag. So I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna set bait, not bait. No, I didn't want to do that. I want to set the Hoi pair to X, and now I can stick this on my head and take control of a seagull, because there's a little bit of a mystical thing that you can do with this seagull right now. And you press A repeatedly to fly. But what you want to do is you want to crash the seagull into this bomb here and kill the seagull, essentially. And what that'll do is that'll drop a treasure chest. What's in the treasure chest? It's a silver rupee worth a whopping 200 rupees. It's time to jump for joy. Yes, it was silver rupees that were worth 200. So now we have almost 300 rupees. I think that's actually close to maxing it out. I don't really know what the max is. I think it might be 500 in this one. But either way, we have a lot of rupees, and I thought that reached far enough. Apparently not. So the bomb flowers here will respawn after a little bit, and use one and break all of the rocks in your way, essentially. That's what you want to do. And pick this one up as well, and you want to throw it over there. No, ow. Well, that was retarded of me. I gotta get back up there now. But I don't know why, but I always seem to fall so much when I'm doing this. Like, every time I've ever played this game, I fall like 8 times. Right, I have to bring this one up here and blow up that rock. And then it reveals a secret Siddle spot, because the Siddling is annoying. Nobody likes it, I don't think, because it takes so long. It'd be nice if Link actually walked a little bit faster, but seeing as though he doesn't, it's a little annoying. I don't know. But it's sometimes hard to tell if a rupee is like blue or purple. Which it'd be nice if there's an easier way to tell. Oh god, that just bounced way too far back. So you gotta stand basically like on the edge over here and throw it. Or you could drop it by pressing ZR like I told you at the start of the game. There's mailbox here. Good morning! Welcome to the Island Postal Service. What do you have for delivery? Nothing. Okay. You see, holy crap, it's the postman. Oh my god. He's back for his revenge. Kevdog? Kevdog, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've traveled far for one with no wings. And your sister, is she... Oh, you can tell from the look on his face. Is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, Kevdog. Would you like to meet the chieftain? Chieftain? Chief and captain. What the balls? Dude, make up your mind. I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you aid in his Airy. Airy? What the hell kind of a word is that? It's settled then. I'll fly on ahead and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside, Kevdog. I'll be waiting. And he flies off with his crazy wings, and he loses like half his feathers every time he flies. So yeah, basically that door over there is the one that we want to go in. Not the one that he flew up to, but this one that's right over here, which is nice because then we don't have to fly up and break all the pots in the game, because nobody likes pots. They're our mortal enemy, apparently. I was half expecting to fall off there, and that would have really sucked. You come in here and you get a little cutscene. Well, have you discovered the cause of the Great Valu's anger? Ah, so you're Kevdog, are you? Quill has told me all about you. Quill must be the male dude. I don't know. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there's anything we can do to help you. I shall do everything in our power to assist you. I shall do everything in our power? Wow, a little self-centered. However, in the meantime, we have a problem to deal with. When you arrived on this island, did you notice a raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Baloo. Baloo? Valoo? When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Oh, apparently the women in your tribe grow wings too, because you only see men in this game, except for one girl. Recently, however, the once gentle Valoo has grown violent and predictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valoo or Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My apologies, but I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Yes, I will wait. I will help you, actually. Chieftain, what do you think about consulting Kevdog with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you see, Kevdog is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. That may be. How awkward to whisper that after I've heard the whole thing. Let me be direct. My son Kamali is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak. In some ways, in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I guess if I have to, I thank you. We shall do our best to solve the problem as quickly as possible, so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish to give you to give my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I'm counting on you. Yes, I will find this girl, the one girl in your tribe, and I will take her thing for you. Here, Kevdog, take this with you. Who knows, it might come in handy. We got the mail bag, or delivery bag, I guess. And this is sort of the bane of my existence a little bit too. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the great Valoo to us. In the meantime, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. Oh, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna end up doing all of it, aren't I? So I think I'm gonna end that off here. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, we're gonna have a crazy epic dance party with Link in the middle of this room. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye and have a wonderful tomorrow.